Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast for today, Thursday, June 4th, 2015. I am your presenter, Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Now for the news in detail. Yesterday, Wednesday, the Venezuelan ambassador to St. Kitts and Nevis led a technical delegation to Nevis on a mission to assist with energy conservation. The delegation met with Acting Premier Honorable Mark Brantley and Minister Alexis Jeffers, as well as representatives from the Nevis Electricity Company. Minister Jeffers, in making remarks, welcomed the delegation and especially welcomed the possibility of the use of renewable energy.
To explore the possibilities of making available to the island of Nevis various forms of energy conservation and renewable energy means by which we can benefit here on the island of Nevis. We have a team of 8 persons who would have come, and while we were discussing earlier some of the benefits that can be derived from this partnership,
His Excellency Gonzalez, having had prior discussions with the government officials, told our news team the specifics of Wednesday's visit.
Our delegation is here to explore the different opportunity to make installation in the school, solar panels and the bulbs, energy bulbs, and to see what is the possibility to do something with the people of the Nevis.
The delegation, while on Nevis, visited both of the government secondary schools on the island and viewed the possibility of looking at the possible installation of solar panels. General Manager of PDV St. Kitts Nevis, a subsidiary of the Petro-Caribe organization, gave some background on the initiative.
The Petro-Caribe agreement is an agreement that was made in 2005. This year will be we will have 10 years. And it has been signed by 18 countries from the Caribbean side, okay? The Central American from the Caribbean side. So in terms of the agreement that goes beyond the oil supply to the country, we're trying to transfer the technology, the knowledge of other kind of energy like solar, aeolic, renewables energy. And it goes also beyond that, it goes to the cultural and social programs. In this case, we are proposing to use some school as a pilot to install some solar panels or aeolic windmills. That will be a decision of the technician in order to reduce the cost of the electricity. That's the idea, to reduce the cost of electricity and to start changing our energy matrix to renewable and clean energy.
The overall objective of the program is to reduce energy costs across the country by assisting the population to embrace renewable energy. Registration is now open for the Department of Youth and Sports' 12th Annual Summer Job Attachment Program. Youth Development Officer in the Department of Youth and Sports, Stefan Joseph, gave the details about this year's program.
The deadline for applications is this coming Friday, which is June the 5th. And we're asking persons to sign up as quickly as possible and have their forms returned to the Department of Youth and Sports by this time. This year, we're going to be accepting 60 registration forms. So we're going to accept 60 forms in total. And of that 60, we're hoping to place a minimum of 45 persons.
Joseph then implored persons in the public and private sector to come on board.
We're appealing to the general public, to the private sector especially, to come on board. Summer Job Attachment offers young persons an opportunity to gain the necessary experience when it comes to the workforce. Now, it focuses on school leavers from 4th to 6th, all school leavers, and it's there to give them that experience of how a working environment is, how working environments operate, and so on. And it also gives them a taste of the field that they would like to be in as well. And we know that, we change our mind from time to time. So it gives you that experience, and it allows you to make decisions, educated decisions, when it comes to a career choice.
Youth Development Officer in the Department of Youth and Sports, Stefan Joseph. Interested persons should contact the Department of Youth and Sports at 469-5521, extension 2072, or visit the website at www.dysnevis.org. The second day of activities for the Trade Winds simulation exercise on Nevis took place today, Thursday. There was a building collapse at the Medical University of the Americas involving a number of victims. The first responders on Nevis, inclusive of police, soldiers, Ministry of Health, emergency medical technicians, community emergency response teams, and the Nevis Disaster Management Department. We visited the scene and spoke to the team from the Caribbean Disaster Relief Unit about the exercise.
I am Assistant Superintendent of Police Desmond Denal from the Royal Police Force of Antigua and Barbuda. But currently I'm part of the exercise at CDRU, which is the Caribbean Disaster Relief Unit, as an observer.
I am Warrant Officer Class 2 Cheryl Phillips. I'm a member of the Jamaica Defence Force. I'm here doing observer training for the CDRU, and basically my responsibility here is to focus on how incidents are managed and how response units do their duties. Well, overall it was a very good exercise. They responded in reasonable time. The objectives were met because they actually evacuated the building in a reasonable time, and the damage assessment was done. So it was pretty good, wonderful exercise.
I think it was a good exercise. Yeah, I think there was good command and control. The person who was in charge of the overall exercise on the ground did a very good job. There were just one or two little things, but as in every exercise, there will be one or two little hiccups. But we discussed that with the command officer at the time, and we are working on improving it for the future.
The lead planner for Trade Winds, Doug Fitzgerald, was also on the scene at the Medical University of the Americas when we visited. Mr. Fitzgerald is from the United States Southern Command, based in Miami, Florida, USA.
We're down here conducting the exercise Trade Winds to build partner capacity in HADR, humanitarian assistance, disaster relief, in the islands of St. Kitts and in Nevis. I observed the operations today from the Emergency Operations Center and from the field, and in my opinion, it was handled very professionally by all parties, particularly the first responders out here in the field. Very pleased with their response times and their procedures.
The Trade Winds exercise continued this afternoon with a flooding incident in the Bath Village area. Coming up, Nevis Solid Waste Management Authority to launch television show. The details when we come back.
Especially for the country, I'm a ladies. The nice Nevis girl, never know. It's sweet. Ladies, you ready? Come show me that you're ready.
Fit and fun. Culturama 41.
Welcome back. The Nevis Solid Waste Management Authority, NSWMA, has embarked on an initiative to launch a television program on Nevis Television's Channel 8. According to General Manager of the NWSMA, an existing program is being aired on Choice 105.3 FM, and they decided to broaden their audience.
So we thought that we would take it a step further and do a video production. And as a result, that video production will be aired on NTV. And we are proposing that the name is going to be SWEP. And that acronym, which is spelled SWEEP, is it means Solid Waste Environmental education program.
Hendrickson stated that credit goes to the Department of Information's Director, Huey Sargent, who originated the acronym SWEEP. He outlined the objective of SWEEP.
It is about solid waste endeavoring to educate our general public and anyone who is interested in hearing and those who are listening about the matters of preserving and conserving our environment.
General Manager Hendrickson implored persons to tune in to NTV8.
We are encouraging you to tune in to NTV on Wednesday evenings with host Mr. Curtis Morton, who happens to be the PRO of Nevis Solid Waste Management Authority. And it should be some very exciting viewing. I encourage you to tune in, have fun, and be educated.
General Manager of the Nevis Solid Waste Management Authority, Andrew Hendrickson. The Social Development a few weeks ago launched an effort called Motherhood, a Legacy of Love, which involves the erection of a mural at the Alexandra Hospital to honor mothers on the island. Counselor at the Gender Affairs Division gave us this update.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with the level of enthusiasm and interest that has been coming from individuals in the community. We have been yet to find folks who really don't think that this is a great idea, and folks have been responding with interest, and we're excited about the prospects of this endeavor.
Mr. Wayne Maynard noted that they have received interest from divisions overseas and really welcome the interest.
We've already started receiving funds towards it, and we're encouraging folks out there in the community. We have about another 21 days or so to really do this and make this a reality, and we're excited about what's going to take place as a result.
The funds generated in this effort would go towards purchasing an antepartum monitor for use at the maternity ward at the Alexandra Hospital. The Ministry of Education here on Nevis is concerned about the vandalism and indecent behavior occurring on the school buses daily. The Nevis Island Administration recently purchased a new school bus in January of this year, which has suffered serious damages by students who travel to and from school. School bus driver Franklin Fifield listed some of the damages.
They have removed all the ashtrays, they have removed all the clips from the handle on the back of the seats, and they start cutting up the seats them at the back. We are asking, please stop the vandalizing.
Frank Nisbet is also a school bus driver who expressed his disappointment.
They really don't care what they have. If they think, well, it is important for them to do something bad, they're going to just get up and do it. I don't know how much good this is going to do, helping the school bus and the school bus drivers. It might just make it worse. Who knows? We don't know. We're gonna see what happens from here.
Permanent Secretary in the Premier's Ministry, Wakely Daniel, made an appeal to the students and their parents.
The Ministry of Education is quite disturbed with the destruction of the school bus, the vandalizing of the school bus by the school children. We provide a service for the school children. Yes, it is free, and we are appealing to them, we are asking them to please take care of the buses. We are appealing to you, the parents, to speak to your children. Speak to them. Have them understand that yes, it is a free service, but they should protect the school bus, take care of the school bus, because the school bus take them from home to school and back. The alternative is for them to catch a bus, and that of course will be quite expensive for the parents themselves. So once you have it, we are appealing to you, take care of the school buses.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Wakely Daniel. That's it for tonight's edition of the Nevis Newscast. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing. Have a pleasant evening.